Hey there, Legal Eagles! Welcome back to another exciting episode of Legal Insights with CrimPsychologyopia channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's not only intriguing but has the potential to reshape the landscape of justice in Georgia. We're talking about Georgia's RICO Law, a powerful tool that, when wielded effectively, can bring forth charges that make a lasting impact. So, grab your notepads, because we're about to embark on a journey through this legal labyrinth. Before we jump in, let me share a riveting story that perfectly captures the essence of what we're discussing today. Picture this: a small community faced with a string of organized criminal activities. Corruption, racketeering, and fraud were rampant. But one determined group of legal professionals decided to take matters into their own hands, armed with the mighty Georgia RICO Law. What happened next? Well, stick around, and you'll find out. Point 1. The foundation of RICO Law. To truly master any tool, we must first understand its foundation. Georgia's Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, or RICO Law, was enacted to combat organized crime. It's like the legal superhero that fights against criminal enterprises. Our research shows that the RICO Law has its roots in federal law and was adopted by Georgia to target those who engage in a pattern of criminal behavior. Alright, legal aficionados, let's dive deep into the bedrock of our discussion. The foundation of Georgia's Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, better known as RICO Law. Picture this whiteboard as our canvas, where we'll paint a vivid picture of this legal masterpiece. Now, to truly grasp the power of the RICO Law, we must start at its inception. Just as architects meticulously design the blueprints of a skyscraper, lawmakers crafted RICO as a formidable weapon against the organized criminal underworld. It's a shield for the innocent and a sword against corruption. Our research trail leads us to the corridors of history, where we find that RICO wasn't born in isolation. Oh no, my friends, it emerged from the fertile soil of federal law. Back in the 1970s, the United States Congress, recognizing the rising threat of organized crime syndicates, put forth the Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act. Fast forward to Georgia, a state with a proud history of standing up for justice and righteousness. Georgia saw the potential of this federal legal champion and adopted it to suit its own terrain. The objective? To root out those who sow the seeds of criminal behavior, creating a safer environment for its citizens. Now, here's where it gets truly fascinating. RICO Law is akin to a symphony of legal instruments working harmoniously. It's not just about catching a single criminal, it's about unraveling the entire web of criminal enterprises. You can think of it as a legal superhero swooping in to dismantle the nefarious forces that threaten the fabric of our society. But how does it achieve this Herculean feat? Through something known as a pattern of racketeering activity. This pattern, often referred to as the heartbeat of a RICO case, involves a series of criminal acts that form a connected narrative. This is no mere coincidence. It's a strategic move to target not just the foot soldiers, but the puppet masters behind the scenes. So, my fellow seekers of justice, let's recap. Georgia's RICO Law is a product of federal wisdom, customized to fight the good fight within our state. It's not just about nabbing a lone criminal. It's about taking down the entire criminal network. This, my friends, is the foundation, the bedrock upon which we build our pursuit of justice. Point 2. Elements of RICO Law. Now, let's break down the elements that make up this legal powerhouse. A successful RICO case requires proving various components, such as a pattern of racketeering activity, enterprise, and predicate acts. Our deep dive into legal precedents reveals that these elements interlock to form the foundation of a compelling RICO case. Host stands next to the diagram, pointing to each element as they speak. Welcome back, legal enthusiasts. We've just laid the foundation of Georgia's RICO Law, and now we're about to unlock the treasure chest of its key elements. Think of this diagram as a map leading us through uncharted legal terrain. Let's embark on this exciting journey together. At the heart of a successful RICO case lie three essential elements that interlock like the gears of a finely tuned machine. These elements are the building blocks of a compelling argument that can bring down even the most intricate criminal empires. First up, we have the pattern of racketeering activity. Imagine this element as the thread that weaves together a series of criminal acts into a coherent narrative. It's not just about isolated incidents. It's about uncovering a sequence of unlawful deeds that collectively reveal a broader criminal scheme. Now, let's shine the spotlight on the enterprise. Think of it as the stage where these criminal acts unfold, an intricate web of individuals, associations, or organizations working in concert to achieve unlawful goals. This could be anything from a street gang to a complex financial network. Proving the existence of such an enterprise is like connecting the dots on a vast canvas. Last but not least, we have the predicate acts. These are the individual criminal acts that constitute the pattern of racketeering activity. They're the bricks that build the foundation of our legal case. These acts can encompass a wide range of offenses, from fraud and bribery to extortion and money laundering. Now, here's where our extensive research comes into play. We've delved deep into legal precedents, unearthing cases where the successful interplay of these elements led to resounding victories in the courtroom. These cases serve as beacons of inspiration, guiding us on how to strategically assemble the puzzle pieces of a RICO case. Imagine, for a moment, being a legal virtuoso orchestrating a symphony of evidence, witnesses, and legal arguments. Just as a composer blends different instruments to create a harmonious melody, we, too, must masterfully blend these elements to construct a compelling narrative of criminal wrongdoing. So, my fellow seekers of truth, remember that a successful RICO case isn't just about throwing accusations. It's about meticulously crafting a story that weaves together the pattern, the enterprise, and the predicate acts. It's about unveiling the hidden threads of criminality that threaten the very fabric of our society. Point 3. Gathering evidence, the key to success. Remember, evidence is the compass that guides us through the legal maze. Our research unveils that meticulously gathering and presenting evidence is crucial in a RICO case. It's like putting together a puzzle. Each piece contributes to the bigger picture. Whether it's financial records, communications, or witness testimony, every detail matters. Today, we're peering through the lens of truth, holding this magnifying glass of justice to illuminate the vital role evidence plays in mastering Georgia's RICO law. Imagine this magnifying glass as a symbol of clarity, allowing us to scrutinize every detail, every nuance of the case. Just as a detective meticulously collects clues to solve a complex mystery, a RICO case demands an unwavering commitment to gather and present evidence, the cornerstone of our pursuit of justice. Our research journey into the annals of legal history unveils a crucial truth. In a RICO case, evidence isn't just a supporting actor, it's the star of the show. Every document, every conversation, every transaction, every piece of the puzzle is a brushstroke on the canvas of justice. Think of evidence as the threads that weave together the elements we discussed earlier. The pattern of racketeering activity, the enterprise, and the predicate acts, are all bound by the common thread of evidence. Every thread serves as a beacon, guiding us towards the heart of the criminal scheme. Consider financial records. They're like the blueprint of criminal operations. Our research has revealed instances where meticulous analysis of financial trails unveiled hidden assets, money laundering schemes, and financial ties that exposed the true nature of the enterprise. But it doesn't stop there. Communications, like emails, text messages, and phone calls, act as windows into the criminal world. They reveal the conversations, negotiations, and agreements that take place behind closed doors. Each conversation can be a puzzle piece that fits snugly into the bigger picture. And let's not forget the power of witness testimony. These brave individuals step into the spotlight, shedding light on the inner workings of the criminal enterprise. Their accounts can turn a hazy landscape into a crystal-clear panorama of guilt and wrongdoing. Remember, gathering evidence is like curating a gallery of truth. Each piece contributes to a comprehensive narrative that leaves no room for doubt. Just as an artist selects colors to create a masterpiece, legal professionals must carefully choose and present evidence to craft an airtight case. So, my fellow truth seekers, let's keep that magnifying glass of justice in hand as we navigate the labyrinth of evidence. Every piece we uncover, every puzzle we solve, brings us one step closer to unmasking the true face of criminality. Point 4. Strategic approach and implementation. Just as a skilled chess player plans their moves ahead, a successful RICO case requires a strategic approach. Our study of past cases has shown that the prosecution must carefully strategize the presentation of evidence, witnesses, and legal arguments. It's a mind game that, when played right, can lead to a checkmate in the courtroom. Picture this chessboard as the battlefield of justice, where strategic moves and masterful planning determine the fate of a RICO case. Just as a skilled chess player anticipates their opponent's every move, a successful RICO case demands a strategic approach that leaves no room for chance. Let's draw inspiration from the world of chess. Every piece on this board has a role, a purpose, and a strategic placement. Similarly, our research into the realm of RICO cases reveals that every aspect of prosecution, from evidence presentation to witness selection, is a meticulously orchestrated dance towards victory. Think of the pattern of racketeering activity, the enterprise, and the predicate acts, as the pieces on our legal chessboard. There are knights, bishops, and rooks, each with its unique function and position. Just as a grandmaster positions their pieces to dominate the board, we must strategically position our elements to dominate the courtroom. Our study of past RICO cases has unveiled a fundamental truth. A successful RICO case is not just about throwing evidence at the wall and hoping something sticks. It's about crafting a narrative that's both compelling and coherent. It's about presenting evidence in a sequence that weaves an irrefutable story of criminal activity. But it's not just about evidence, witnesses are our key players too. Just as a chess player sacrifices a pawn to secure a strategic advantage, we must carefully select witnesses who can provide insight into the heart of the enterprise. Witness testimony isn't just about what's said, it's about how it fits into the bigger puzzle. A practice example in an anticipated use of RICO tool is the case of election interference by Donald Trump and his county conspirators. The ultimate question: will Georgia Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis consider this tool to bring charges? And let's not forget the legal arguments. Just as a chess player formulates a series of moves to corner their opponent's king, legal professionals must anticipate counterarguments and have a strategic response ready. It's a mental tug-of-war that requires foresight, precision, and a deep understanding of the legal landscape. Now, here's where the magic happens. The courtroom is our battlefield, and the trial is our ultimate match. Every exhibit presented, every question asked, every objection raised, it's all part of the strategic ballet that culminates in a symphony of justice. Imagine the thrill of crafting a legal strategy that keeps the opposition on their toes, anticipating their every move. Just as a chess master plots a series of calculated maneuvers, we, too, must anticipate, adapt, and pivot to secure our triumph. So, my fellow legal strategists, as we delve deeper into the intricacies of Georgia's RICO law, let's remember that a successful RICO case isn't just about legal prowess, it's about strategic brilliance. Just as a grandmaster plots their path to checkmate, we must plan, position, and execute our moves with precision. Point 5. Collaborative efforts. A symphony of legal minds coming together often produces the sweetest melodies of justice. Our findings demonstrate that collaborative efforts among law enforcement, investigators, and legal experts are instrumental in building a strong RICO case. Remember, it's not just about winning in court. It's about delivering justice to the community. Conclusion. So there you have it, legal enthusiasts. Georgia's RICO law is more than just legal jargon. It's a potent instrument for upholding justice and dismantling criminal networks. Our journey through its intricacies has revealed that mastering this tool requires dedication, attention to detail, and unwavering commitment. As we wrap up today's session, I encourage you all to keep that fire of justice burning within. Whether you're a legal professional, a student, or just someone interested in the pursuit of truth, remember that Georgia's RICO law is a beacon of hope, illuminating the path to a better, safer tomorrow. Thank you for joining me on this inspiring exploration. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more legal insights, and share this knowledge with your fellow advocates of justice. Until next time, stay passionate, stay empowered, and keep making a difference in the world of law.